Hello. Hi, everybody. My name is Nanika Edwards, and I'm a poet from Trinidad and Tobago. And in this video, we're going to learn about a special poetic device. It's called onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia. That's a long word and it's kind of challenging to spell. Do you think that you can spell it? It's Onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia. I hope that I spelled that correctly. Even I find it challenging to spell, but it's really just a fancy word for sound effect. So poets like myself use poetic devices to make our writing come alive. And one of the things that we use is a poetic device called onomatopoeia, and that's just a sound effect. So I'll give you an example from one of my poems. This poem is called The Keskidee Calls. I'm going to share the first verse with you, the first stanza, and explain what the sound effect is. So the Keskidee is a bird. It's brown, yellow, and white, and I think there's a bit of black around the eyes. And it's called a Keskidee because apparently the call that it makes sounds like the French question Qu'est-ce qu'il dit? Qu'est-ce qu'il dit? Which means what is he saying? And so it gets its name Keskidee from that question. Anyway, this is the first stanza of the poem. The Keskidee calls. Dawn is now a breaking, waking up the Caribbean. Sweet birds are a making all amid the garden trees, a symphony of chorus, melody. Keskidee. Okay, so the sound effect here is in the last line. Keskidee. Now, I have to admit, I've never heard, or at least I've never identified the call of a Keskidee. Maybe I've heard it, but didn't realize that that's what it was. So I made that up, but it's a sound effect and it's supposed to sound like the tweeting of the bird, sounding as if it's saying Keskidee. So that's an example of a sound effect or of onomatopoeia. Of course, a typical onomatopoeia for a bird would be like twit twit, tweet tweet, chirp chirp. That would be the typical sound that you would see in a piece of writing, a piece of creative writing about a bird, whether it's in a poem or a story, a piece of prose. That's the typical sound that you would see somebody associating with a bird. In this poem, I have a specific sound effect which is specific to the bird called the Keskidee. So I hope that was helpful, and I would encourage you to try writing your own poem, maybe just 2 lines or 4 lines or 6 lines, however long you want it to be, and try including a sound effect just to see what you come up with. So I hope this was helpful and have fun writing. Until next time, thank you for subscribing to my channel if you enjoyed this video and if you'd like to see more like it.